Hi there. Do you ever react, just snap, before you can even catch it? Yeah, me too. Humans do that. A lot of people that I work with as a therapist usually have pretty good insight after the fact. Hindsight's 2020. But they have worked and examined long enough that they know their patterns, they know where things come from, they've thought about it a lot. And then something small happens and activates the nervous system, activates thought process, activates emotions, and none of that shows up. They react fast, they say something they didn't mean to say, they feel it amping up before they can even stop it. And later it's like, oh, I knew exactly what that was, I should have reacted differently. That space between knowing and actually doing something different, this is the part that needs a little bit of practice. Insight doesn't automatically turn into something you can use in real time. Sorry. So here's a way to work on that. Not some big routine, not something you have to set this 30 minutes aside for. It's really more simple than that. Excuse me. It is 3 steps. And all you're going to be doing is noticing. That's it. Step 1, notice your breath. Don't change it. Don't try to slow it down. Don't try to take a big deep in. This isn't a breathing exercise. I teach other things like that, the 5-5-5 breath, etc., etc. We're not trying to breathe a certain way here. We're just paying attention. Air coming in, air going out. Maybe it's shallow. Maybe it's uneven. Does it feel warm entering your body, warm exiting your body, cool entering your body, warm exiting your body? Are you breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, or in your mouth and out your mouth, in your nose and out your nose? It doesn't really matter. You're just getting your attention onto something physical that's already happening, getting out of your nervous system. Step 2, notice your feet. Wherever you are in that moment, your feet are touching something. Even if you're laying in bed with no sheets or covers on, your feet are still touching, your heels are still touching the bed. Unless you're holding them in, then your feet are touching air, and you can still feel the temperature of the air. But shoes, floor, carpet, it doesn't really matter. But actually pay attention to that contact, the pressure, the weight, the temperature, air, whatever. Most of the time your body is doing all of this in the background and you're just not paying attention to it. This is just going to bring you back into the experience in the present moment a little bit more. Step 3, notice your next thought. Maybe not the one you're already in, the big frustrated one that you're wanting to kill somebody. Well, not kill people. You're wanting to unleash on people. I want you to notice the next thought that shows up. And instead of getting pulled into it and sucked into it and fused with it, I want you to just watch it. Like it's scrolling across one of those big LED boards. Just watch it scroll by. It's going to show up and move across, and then it's gone. And you don't need to respond to it. You don't need to stop it or change it or analyze it. You are just seeing the thought. You're seeing it happen. And that's the whole thing. It sounds pretty simple because it kind of is. The point isn't for us to feel calm in this moment or fix anything in the moment. We're not trying to change lifing. The goal is to create a little space. When you're fully inside a reaction, everything feels immediate. There's no pause, there's no choice. It is just automatic reaction. Noticing is going to interrupt that just enough so that it can shift from you being completely inside what's happening to being able to step back and observe or notice or see what's happening. And also this seeing it part, that's where your options lie. Viktor Frankl has a wonderful quote: the space between stimulus and response creates our space for choice. That's not the quote, but it's along those lines. Even if that space is really small, we don't need to make some huge big shift when we're flooded with emotion or thoughts. Just a small amount of space is enough to change what you do next. It gives you that option of choice. So that's why this 3-step process works better than some big complicated thing. You're not going to remember a long process when you are already overwhelmed or emotionally activated. You might remember something this simple if you've done it a few times. And that's really the point. Practice something you can actually use in the middle of real life. You can use this in a conversation when you're driving and some asshole pulls out in front of you and makes you almost have a wreck. When you're standing in your kitchen and dinner's burning and the kids are hollering and the phone's ringing. The dog needs to go out. But there's no setup needed for this. There's no handouts, no video to watch after you watch this one. It's 3 steps, just noticing. If you do this once when things are calm, it's going to start to stick a little bit. Repetition is going to really solidify it. Then you're going to be able to do it a few times when you're a little activated, annoyed, frustrated, overwhelmed, whatever, but still functional. That's what's really going to start to click. And then your brain's going to recognize it when you are ramping up. And it's going to go, oh, we can do the 3-step thing here. And over time, it's going to show up faster and faster. Not perfectly, not every time, because we're humans. But enough and often enough that you're going to start being able to respond differently in moments where you used to just react. And that's how this becomes your new habit, this new skill. So practice this in small, real moments. Try not to turn this into some big whole thing. Just the next time you feel that buildup starting, just run the steps. Notice your breath, notice your feet, and notice the next thought like it's passing by on an LED board. And then see what little bit of space that opens up for you to do next from there. And that's all. Put in the comments if you tried it, if it worked for you, if it didn't. I'd love to know what works and doesn't work so we can address those kind of things. That's it for now. I'll see you on the next video. I love you. Take care of yourself. And I'm sending you peace and light.